Hello, and welcome to another video by ES Repair. I am your host, Mr. Fix-It. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do watermarking. Now, if you notice on this video, you'll see an icon, which is my little orange cone that you see in the lower right-hand corner. Now, this is an example of watermarking. Now, I'm using the software that I'm going to show you to add this watermark. And there's a bunch of watermarks you can do between text, images, including animated GIFs. You can do shapes and stuff on here. And you can get your free trial. The software is called Wonderfox Video Watermark. It's by Wonderfox Soft Incorporated. They gave me this copy of the software so I can show you subscribers and viewers about their software. Now, I like this software because it comes in handy. For instance, if you have videos that you're uploading to video hosting websites such as YouTube, Vimeo, and Blip TVs, Facebook, MySpace, if you're sharing a bunch of videos and stuff with your friends, families, and doing like we're doing on YouTube, you can add watermarks. Watermarks are helpful because it shows viewers where the video came from, who owns that video. If you watch TV, you'll notice TV stations and channels will put their logo in the bottom right hand corner or the left hand corner. It's usually in some corner of the screen to let you know what channel you're watching. Well, this does the same thing for your videos, and it's very simple to use. Here you have your file menus. You can choose add files or folders. You can check the file information. You can start the watermarking process, and you can close the program. Edit, you can remove and clear the list. You can add text, images, or shapes to your video. Under options, you can choose what the program can do after it's done. CPU priority, this tells the program what it can use of the processor. For instance, if it's idle, then this is the only time the program will use the CPU. The lowest priority means it gets below the lowest priority from all the other programs. The highest priority means it gives the highest priority over the other programs in your computer. By default, it is set normal. This means that all the programs get an equal amount of processor priorities. You also have your sound. This is where you can play a sound to let you know when the software is completed. Your watermarking. You can also have it set for updates. If you want to check it every day, every week, every month, you can have it check it right now if you wish. Now, you also have a default button, and that's what this will do, will default your options back to the original configurations. Now, you also have under tools your after done. Now, you can, this is a temporary thing, and if you're wanting to have it do something different, like right now it's set for open destination folder. Well, if you want to, you can go ahead and choose shut down or restart the computer if you like. Next, you have the help menu. You have your help content. This will give you help on your program to let you how to get started. Talks about the main windows, the text watermarking, how to do all different types of stuff, which I'm going to show you. You also have purchase online. If your video, if you have the trial version, it does have limited capabilities. It don't have no other watermarks and stuff that it adds to your free trial video, but it will only have one watermark that it will allow you to work with. You can have multiple watermarks in your video, but this one here will only let you do one watermark, and it will only go through the entire video. It won't let you make any adjustments that much. It's just enough to let you try it out, and if you're satisfied, then you can purchase it. Now again, you can get a copy of this program on my website at www.for-mrfixit.com and click on the online store at the top of the screen. And you'll be able to check out the other software that I've done videos for. You can also purchase the software if you choose, but at least you can try the video or try the software, check it out, see if you like it, if it's going to do what you want it to do. I like it. It works great. As you've seen earlier in this video, I've done the watermark to show you how it worked in this video. You also can register it. When you buy it, they'll send you a license number, and then you just enter it. It got support, product information if you want to look up some product information on your software, checkup date, and the about button, which tells you what version of software you're using. Now, to get started, it's very simple. On the left, this is the list of the videos that you're going to use. So let's add, and then we're going to do, well, let me scroll down here, my water heater. I did this video earlier this year to show you how to do, how to flush a hot water heater. As you can see here, it gives you the thumbnail. It shows you the video's location, shows you the file size and the resolution of the video, and it shows you how long the video is. Now up here you can click the plus to add more. You can choose the X if you want to delete. For each video you can choose more, and it gives you more detailed information about your video. Tells you your encoder that's used, tells you for your audio and videos, tells you the frame rates, the resolutions, the bit rates, and the audio channels. So it gives you a basic idea about the video. Down here, you can choose Find Target, and what this will do is allow you to find the video or the file that you want to save to. Again, you have a button here that you can quickly check for the latest version. You have a settings button here that I went over through a moment ago. On this side, you have the preview. Now, when you have the preview, it shows you what the video will look like and let you play, because you can also go into certain aspects of the video and then add a watermark. You can choose play, and what this will do will...
Once you have your water hose stretched out and everything's hooked up and the power is...
And this will allow you to play your video.
Turn on the valve.
Now, let's say I'm going to take a picture of this. I want a screenshot. Well, you got the camera right here, and you can click this, and it will automatically save your picture. You can click here and choose if you want a JPEG, a bitmap. This will choose where the folder's going to go, or where the picture's going to go, and you can choose a different location. You can also open the output folder, and as you can see, it took my picture of my frame. You can also do effects with the video. On the left you have your original. On the right shows you the new effects that you're applying to it. Now we can go right here. Now you can choose the brightness. If you want to brighten up your video a little bit, you can adjust your contrast. If you want to do a little contrasting, it shows you, what the video will look like. Now you can play the video the whole time while you're doing this, or you can just do like I'm doing and just do it in a single frame. You can do saturation. What this does is color saturation. It shows, you know, if you need to add a little bit more color to it, it kind of blends it in. If you have it all the way to the left, you know, you can see how it turns it black and white. You put it all the way to the right, you can see how it adds more vivid colors to it. Choose reset. You can choose mosaic. What this does is, as you can see, it turns the video into blocks. You can even blur if you like. You can blur videos. You can sharpen images. You can do embossing. You can even add noise to this if you like. Make it look like it's on a static or something. You can even do old film. Here you can do rotations of the video. You can flip it from horizontal to vertical if you want to flip the video around. And that's pretty much the kind of side effects that you can do for a video. Next, we can do the watermarks. Here you can do watermarks. You can do text watermarks, and what this one does is it allows you to type in a text. And for instance, I'm going to put ES Repair. And then you can choose the opacity. You can choose the rotation. You can choose general, or if you want to put a tile. You can do the alignment, and what this does, it shows you different parts of the screen that you can apply it to. Such as if I could put it down here in the bottom right hand corner, I can enable scrolling. Then what this does, it says after activating the scrolling function, you cannot use a tile and distorted text function. Yeah, I noticed they do have a typo there. You can enable scrolling. You can auto text the size to adapt for each video. Now, once you choose what you want your video to do, then you can choose add. Now, what happens with this is you're only going to be able to use one function, and that's it. Now, if you get the register version, you can put as many on there as you want. You can play. You can choose fonts. Here you can make it bold. You can make it italic. You can choose if you want left position, center, or right position. You can even put your copyright symbol if you like, or your register symbol. You can do trademarks. You can do your text. You can choose the type of font you want to use. You can choose the color. You can choose the point size. You can make adjustments of the spacing between the letters and the spacing between lines. You can choose different effects of how big you want the letters or how wide you want the letters. You can do shadows if you want to allow shadows onto your text. You can do strokes on the text, distorted text. It shows you all different ways you can do text. Now, what we're going to do is give an example here. Now, see how it's written? Now, I can change that. Let's see here, we got 18, let's go up to 36 for the the type or the font size and choose OK. And see, as you can see here in the middle, now it shows it. And we can choose top left corner, top right corner, in the center. Most places they put them in the bottom right hand corner. We can even make it bigger. Like so. And what this will do, will allow it to be on the video. This is the location that it's going to be. Now, when you get done, you can also add the key to it. This is where you want it to be. Now, you can also move it in different locations through the video. Now, you can also add others. If you wanted to, you can add different text. You can do images. Like so. Now I got two of them. Now you can select which one you want to use. Like so. And you can do special effects to each different one. One can do one thing, like this one here could be in the top left hand corner. This one here could be in the bottom right hand corner. You can choose wherever each one can go and how many you want. Like so. There's a lot of things that you can do with this. Now, let me exit out of this. Now, I could show you how to add images. Now, here you could do images on your video if you like. For instance, let me go back out to here where I'm working, and I can show you this is the picture. You could do images. These are all your for like protections, like your looks, for like copyrights, things like that. Here's my orange cone I showed you earlier. You can do different business icons as such. You can sign up, do join nows and buys and things like that. You got your love symbols and stuff if you want to add that to your videos. You got festivals, seasonal stuff. You can use icons as such. They got features. You can use different icons for the features. Digital. You can choose the cute stuff, which, you know, there you go, got Homer Simpson, and quite a few cartoon characters. Life, you know, you got icons for your life and stuff. Even animated GIFs, like this one here. You see the construction guy shoveling. Looks like he's just beating the ground. There's one with Brian from Family Guy. There's quite a few of them here that you can choose from. User defined. Now this is interesting because here you can load your own watermark. You can click load watermark and you can choose a watermark of your own choosing. It could be a TIFF, it could be a GIF, JPEG, bitmaps, icons, or computer icons. It could be a wide range. As you can see here, it gives you a whole list of formats that it can use. You can put your own animated GIFs on here if you'd like. What I can do, let me go ahead and load. Let me choose that, and there's my user defined. And then I can just choose OK. And there you see my picture. Now I can keep it looping if it's animated. I can resize the picture. I can choose the transparency of it. I can rotate it. I can do just a single picture, or I can tile it. I can choose my alignment, where I want it to appear. And I can also have it choose the automatic size for my video, which I can choose, and then choose add. And as you can see here, it shows my video. Now I can choose how to shrink it. Now what it'll do, it'll lock it to where I can change the width and the height at the same time. So it says that. Now you can see it in my top left hand corner. The lock button over here unlocks it to where I can do one or the other. And that's all you really have to do. And then anytime you click one, you can adjust how big the picture you want it to be. Other things you can do. You exit out. Other things you do, you can add shapes. Now I will give you tutorials on this video and my other videos to show you how to exactly do everything on the software. Here you can do shapes such as this. Let me get back out into the middle of the video. You can do squares, you can do different types of shapes. You can use colors, you can choose how thick the line's going to be. You can choose the transparency of the line. You can have it rotated and choose add. Now here it gives you the instructions. You left click to start creating a shape and right click to finish it. So we'll just left click it. As you can see, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. It'll curve. Because if you look over here, we have it on the curvy side. So you can curve it, and then it'll set it, and then you can curve it again. Like so. And then when you're done, you right click it, and there it's finished. You can also add squares. If you want to add, we can add squares. This comes in handy if you want to point something out. If you want to spot something out, you can do that. It has its own circles. You can do your own circles if you want to circle something. You can also do these zigzags. You can choose the thickness. You can also choose colors. Choose add. And you can draw lines if you want. And then choose, right click it, and you're finished. Now over here you can choose on the right. This gives you the list that you're working with. You got the lock, which freezes the others. You got this one here where you can delete. You can move your tags up and down, or your watermarks. Down here is where you can add it. You can add a key. You can choose your frames. You can delete the keys. This is where you add the stuff to position your keys and what part of the videos you want to show. And this is basically all you can do. Now, once you decide, like this one here, I'm going to add this position in the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to choose auto image size, and then choose add. Now you can see it's pretty big, so I'm going to have to adjust it to how big I want it. And then choose bottom right hand corner, and that's where it will stay. Or I could put it up here in the top left hand corner. Now once you're done, choose add, and then over here, you can choose different aspects of it. You can do a linear dodge. You can do lighten up the video or lighten up the picture. You can do exclusions. These are other effects that you can do to where you can make it appear and fade away, things like that. Now, I can add the key, go where I want to go, add the key, and there we have it. I can place it. Now see what it does right up here? You can fade it if it's lightened. You can multiply, linear. You can see the effects that it has on the watermarks. And all you want is like a real, most people what they'll do is use faded or real light watermarks so it don't interfere with the video that you're watching. But it's there so you can notice that it's there. And this comes in handy if you want to protect videos that you want to use. But this is basically all you have to do. We'll go ahead and save this one. And then choose Run. Now, here, when you click Run, we do Output Settings. You can choose the original image folders, or you can choose your own. The output format you want, which it will allow you to do formats. We'll put it in Windows Media. Now here, it's like you can choose your resolution, which is going to keep the original bit rate. It's going to use an automatic encoder, your frame rate, your aspect ratios, normal, which you could choose PAL or NTSC, your auto settings, which, you know, your channels, your encoders. Now the encoders for videos and audios are different depending on what format you're going to use. Each format can only use certain encoders. You can choose bit rates, your subtitles. If the video has any subtitles, it will keep the subtitles. Down here in the bottom, it will show you your process or your progress of how far it's been completed. And then choose Run. Now down here it'll show you how long it's been taken, approximately how much time is left, and it will vary. And then you just have to sit back and wait. Now you can also have it run in the background. What this will do is minimize it and put it in the background, as you see down here in the bottom right hand corner. Now as you can see, once the program completes, it was set to open a destination folder. Now as you can see here, it says water here and it has new. That means it uses the same file name as the original, but it adds the word new next to it to let you know this is a new video. And then the next thing you can do, just go ahead and open it up. And notice how up here you see the watermark. Again, you can do text, you can add images, you can do shapes, and then when you click Run, you just choose how you want to keep it, where you want to put it, formats you want to use, which this one here is limited, but you can use the most common ones, and do whatever kind of tweaking that you need to do to the video itself, and then just choose Run. This is how simple this program, Wonderfox Video Watermark, can be. Well, I'm your host, Mr. Fix-It. Thank you for watching.